Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us today. For the ones that couldn't make it, no problem. We will be uploading the recording to YouTube, so you can obviously catch up. And if you have any additional questions, you can obviously let me know, contact me. We'll offer you support from the beginning until you create your perfect listing. And today we're going to be talking about everything from the start, tips and tricks, answering questions if you ever have any. Just raise your virtual hand and I will be answering all of your questions, or leave your questions in the chat box. So to get started, what is Elevate? So basically we are a community. We are a globally dispersed team of experts who support organizations with applied knowledge in the form of speaking, workshops, training sessions, consultations, you name it, basically. We work collaboratively with the company, with the organization. We combine expertise and strategy to ensure excellence in delivery, getting you where you want to go rapidly and well. Even if it's only one of us speaking in these sessions with organizations, we stand with the diverse skill sets of our Elevate team. You can also be part of this Elevate team that supports one another to help everything be great and ultimately have a happy customer. So Elevate solutions are tailored to an organization's specific needs. We identify complex, layered, and ambiguous challenges quickly and design impactful strategies, providing the organization with positive, resonant solutions. So that's basically us as a community and what we offer to a final client, a business. But we also have our marketplace here, where we invite speakers, experts, and coaches to come along, create their listing, create their profile. And we obviously are working on a daily basis with outreach, with email outreach, with ad campaigns, basically to drive traffic to our website and get business ultimately for you. It is important to start being clear about our commission, which is a very low rate compared to the market's average commission, which is 15%. So obviously you would be obtaining an 85% that goes directly to your account, and Stripe withholds a 15% for Elevate, because of the use of the platform, our support, our help, our daily work to drive traffic here, to get your listings seen. So that's basically it, but the other 85% goes directly to you. So just to get started, not sure if there are any questions right now. Let me know. I'm going to see the chat right now. Okay, so no questions until now. So we're going to get started with the first thing, creating a new Elevate account. So obviously you must visit us here, market.elevate.ac, or you can just type in elevate.ac in your search bar and you will be redirected. If you don't have an account, click up here in the right-hand corner, the sign up title, the sign up link, create a new elevate.ac account. Obviously, I already have one. I already have an account, but you type in your personal email address here, your first name, your last name, the password that you would like to have. You confirm the password. And we basically have two types of users. We have sellers that are the speakers, the experts, the coaches that are looking to monetize their skills, but we also have buyers. So in order for a buyer to be able to contact you or to be able to purchase your listing, they have to create an account. It's just like eBay, it's just like Amazon. You have to create an account to be able to buy. Like Airbnb, you have to have an account to be able to reserve the Airbnb. So we have it so we can ultimately distinguish who is who are sellers, who are buyers looking for speakers or experts. Accept the terms of use and privacy policy. You can take a look at these when you have, I'm not sure why this didn't pop up. Okay, it pops up right here on the same page. So you can have a read, have a look at this on your own time, patiently. Obviously, we have a part 1 and we have a part 2. And create account. So you can also select to agree to receive occasional emails from Elevate.ic, and you understand that you can change your mind at any time. So we send out weekly newsletters, catching ups with Elevate, what's new on our website, and also pro tips, and other messages. We obviously don't want to spam you with a whole bunch of messages, but you can select this and you can modify the configuration more ahead, and I'll show you where. After you click on create account, you should be receiving an email that says confirmation instructions to join Elevate.ac. I received it in my inbox, but make sure to search for it in your spam. Ultimately, you have to click on this button that says confirm email address in order to confirm your account and start navigating through the website, creating your profile, creating your listing, or if you're a buyer, contacting the speaker that you would like to talk to, or ultimately buying their listing, their offering. So after you confirm your email address, you will be able to log in. You will be redirected directly with your new account details, and you will come here. You will come here to the main page where you will find all of our listings in all of the categories. We have leadership, diversity, mental health, sustainability, digital, business skills. All right, we have a question right now in the chat box. So the question is, Victoria, how do I select a category, or how do I create a category that isn't there? Okay, perfect. This is a great question. I was just going to get to that. So that's why we have anything else right here. Right now we have these two listings in anything else, and that's because our user Julian Jackson didn't identify that his listings would resonate with all of these categories that we have here. So what we do with this category is that we see the different listings that are coming up, and for example, if there are a lot of listings about let me see, it could be about art. Let's just use that as an example, about art or writing skills or something like that. So we could, if we see various listings that are pointing towards a category as such, then we can create a category for those listings, and we will pass those on automatically, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. So if you have, or if you're an expert in a category and you don't identify with any of these that are right here, you can click on anything else, and obviously our team is constantly taking a look at what is in anything else, and ultimately improving the website and making it more diverse with more options for the sellers that are coming on. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, perfect. So once you create your account and you're able to log in, you confirm your email, what I would suggest doing, the first thing is hovering over here on your image, which you can change, and I'll show you where. You have your inbox, you have your listings, you have your profile settings. I would go to settings first. This is my first recommendation. Fill out all of the information for your profile. So your first name, your last name, the display name. So I see that I didn't change it from the last workshop last week. Here, I recommend adding your complete name. Why is this? Because when somebody is searching here in our search bar and they search for example, Diane Darling, which is a member of ours, they're going to find Diane Darling. However, if Diane didn't have her name here in this section, they wouldn't be able to find her. This is what it appears. I'm going to show you my profile. All I have to do is take out settings from here. And we can see, this is my profile. This is an example that my name doesn't appear here. It's not going to pop up. What pops up is Elevate, which is a company I work for, but I would recommend adding your complete name. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to save. And we can also go to the profile, hovering over here and clicking there. And now you can see that the first thing that pops up is my name. If I want to add my company name, I'm free to add it here in the bio, in the description, but I do recommend adding your full name here. So let's go back to settings. So right now, here in my profile, I could edit it clicking below my image here, edit profile. Or we could go back to settings. As you can see, we are back in the same place when we click, when we hover over our picture and we click here on settings. So first name, last name, display name, username. So this one's very important. You can select your own username. Your username is used as part of the unique URL of your profile page. So as you can see, I showed you before, my username is Victoria V. You can change this and you can personalize it as you wish. There's no problem. Location. So I'm located in Cartago, Colombia. I'm not sure if anybody's heard of that little town. Let me know in the chat box. Armenia. So we have somebody here and they say that they have a friend in Armenia. Armenia is a city and it is located near Cartago. You're completely right. I have been there. It's actually a very beautiful city because a few years ago they had an earthquake that destroyed the whole city. It was terrible, but they showed a lot of resilience, and what they did was start from zero, and now you go there and it's very beautiful and new city with new construction. So yeah, that happened a while back. Okay, so in location, I recommend adding your location even if you're only offering virtual sessions, because adding your current location or the location you want to be associated with is recommended. Why? This way, when we're running ad campaigns, if we're running ad campaigns, for example, in Colorado or in Los Angeles or in New York, your name is going to be picked up. However, if you don't have a location, well, you won't be able to benefit from those types of ad campaigns. Even if you're in Australia, we have members from Sweden, we have members from Dubai. So we recommend filling out every single slot of information. Phone number, it's not that important, really. It isn't shown to any other user, it isn't shown to anybody. Only admin has access to this information, but we normally just contact you directly to your email, so that isn't very necessary. Profile picture. So here's a great recommendation. The profile picture should be in a square format, 1:1 ratio, for example, 800 by 800 pixels. So we recommend adding your best headshot in high resolution with your face centered. The profile picture, as I mentioned before, should be in a square format. For example, my profile picture isn't the best because it isn't a professional photography, but I try to do my best where you can see the mountain, the Colombian mountain chains in the back, wonderful background, natural lighting. I'm having my smiley face, carrying my beautiful puppy. But a great example would be our member Sandra Miles. I really like her image, and I always use her as an example, but let's use somebody else. But as you can see, this is a high resolution image. It's professional photography. Let me see. Let me think of who else we could use as an example. Let's see, Anna Nordengren. Perfect. So it's centered, natural lighting, smiling face. It really shows that she is easy to talk to. Let's see another example. So perfect. His smiling face, face centered, and there's not much going happening in the background, so it doesn't distract people from your face. So this is very important because this is the first impression a client is going to get out of you. So a great image is highly recommended. And obviously adding a detailed bio of yourself, your career, who you've worked with, your expertise, and a life lesson or a quote. So for example, we have Rod James. His expertise is ESG. He's future focused, youthful inspiration. His specialties, his bio, he's the founder and CEO of Quayo. Additional information, who he's worked with, his inspiring life lessons, and obviously when you have listings, they will appear right here. Let's see another example. We have Anna. She's an executive coach and mentor of mindful productivity. She's a speaker. She has her specialties, additional information. Here she has a success story. So we met Anna when our company was experiencing significant strategy and operational developments. Anna supported the management team as well as other team members. Thanks to her invaluable process of inquiry and her guidance, we were able to map out and implement several success internal initiatives and to define our roles to best serve the company's interests. And also who she's worked with here. So this is just an example of what you could do. Let's go back. I'm going to edit something. I found something here on her profile. She was missing this last asterisk. And why is this? So you can see here, hashtag, double hashtag, triple hashtag. When you are completing your bio, you can click here on, you can format your description using Markdown. Click right here in the red link. And this is what Markdown is. So it's a very simple, minimalistic way of adding titles, subtitles, of making your text bold or italic or underlined. So if you want a header, you can use one hashtag. If you have a subheader, 2 hashtags, and then I don't know, a subheader, you can use 3 hashtags. This is how you italicize. This is how you make text bold. This is how you underline, strike through. This is how you list. So it's very intuitive. It's not hard at all. So she has her title, her subtitle, and then this in bold. She has this in italics. I'm going to show you. And she has an inspiring life lesson. So dare to dream big, take small steps every day, and enjoy the ride. So this is how it ultimately looks for her. These are in italics. These are bold. This is her header and her subheader. So this ultimately makes your profile stand, or it makes information stand out. It makes it nicer to the eye, easier to view. So it's highly recommended as well. And if we don't have any questions regarding profile, let me know in the chat box, or we can continue. Okay, so I see I'm getting a question about these buttons below the image, and this is a great question. So This is your profile. This is the first thing that people will see about you, your information, your image. We have the contact button. So when somebody presses this one, they are redirected to this message box where they can write hola in Spanish. They can write a message to Sandra, they can ask for a question, and Sandra will be receiving this email directly to her Elevate inbox right here. So you hover over your image and you click on inbox, and this is where you receive all your messages. Obviously, I haven't received, I'm up to date with my messages, but you will have like a little red notification right here, but you will also receive that image to your personal inbox. So you'll get it in both channels, which is great, and you will be able to contact directly who's contacting you. This follow button, so this is used if you want to keep up with Sandra's updates, her new listings, anything that she's doing. If she updated some listing, if she created a new one, you can follow her. For example, in my page, I believe I follow Rob Salafia. I should follow everybody actually. This is where the people I follow appear. So I'm obviously up to date with everything Rob is doing. And if, well, I have this option because I have admin rights. I can edit your profile and post listings as you, if it's ever needed. So I hope this answers your question. We can go right ahead to another place in the settings section. So once you're done here, we can continue. Here in the listings, this is where your listings appear. Right now I have 2 listings that are closed. However, your listings can be like pending, because when you create a listing, it doesn't go live immediately. We receive the notification that you created a listing, we review it, we see that it has every element that we recommend having. If there's something that we feel is a little bit off, or if there's information that it's lacking, we will contact you and we will work with you to ultimately complete every single element from the listing. And once your listing is live, the status would be active. So the category it's in, when it was created, and when it was updated. Here in transactions is where every transaction appears. So once you start to be booked, or once you start selling your listings, you will be able to find the information here. So your listing, the status, how much, when the transaction started, the latest activity, who started it, that means who is buying from you, and obviously your name will appear here as a seller. Account. So this is where you're able to change your password, add a new email address, click on receive notifications or don't receive notifications, or you can ultimately permanently delete your account if you wish. Here in notifications, you can adjust how many newsletters you want to receive. So send me a daily newsletter if there are new listings, send me a weekly newsletter, or don't send me newsletters at all. Emails from administrators. So I agreed to receive occasional emails from the Elevate.ac team. I'm going to check this one. I want to receive an email notification when. So this is what I was telling you guys about. When somebody contacts you, when somebody sends you a message, you will get an email notification if you have this on. When someone comments on your listing, accepts your offer or request, rejects your offer or request, gives you feedback, etc. So you can see each one by one and see when you want to receive an email notification and save the information. Finally, in payments. So this is very important to fill out. As I mentioned before, at Elevate, we charge a 15% commission for the services and support we provide. The other 85% goes directly to your own account, so it's fundamental you fill out your payout preferences. Once done, and if everything is correct, you should see the following message. So I'm going to show you quickly right here. Give me just a second. So I hope now you can see the image. Can you please let me know if you're seeing this image? Okay, perfect. So yes, so in the settings, once you fill everything out, I can't do it because actually Stripe, which is the platform that we use as like the intermediate, it doesn't handle Colombian bank accounts, and I don't have a US bank account, so I can't do the exercise with you. However, once you enter your details, you should receive this message here. Bank account details configured successfully. You are all set to receive money to your bank account. Okay. Let's go back to the page. So you fill out your first name, last name, birth date, country of residence. Depending on your country, let's say United States, well, you have to fill out a different information, routing number, account number, last 4 digits of social security. If you're in, I don't know, Spain, well, you will have to fill out the IBAN number, etc., and then save details. So that's about it on payment settings. I'm not sure if you have any questions. Okay, so how does commission work? So we do charge the 15% commissions for the services and support that we provide. For our commission, we have considered market behavior and fairness with our clients, but also with our company and our employees. The average market commission, I think I mentioned this before, is 30%. So we actually do consider our commission very equitable. 15% is a very low rate. And even if in the beginning you don't make a sell, it doesn't cost anything to have your listing on our marketplace. So you are just creating your listing, you have it live here, you're benefiting from our daily work, and it doesn't cost a dime to have it here. So I think it's a win-win situation. Not sure if there are any other questions. So we can go ahead and get started with creating your listings. So it's very easy. All you have to do is click on this red button that says Experts Start Here. So once you're here, you select your category. We already went through this. Let's just do like a quick example. Leadership. You have to create your listing title. So we recommend creating a keyword-rich title for your offering. It's important, it's clear. You get the message out clear. This is the first thing that somebody's going to read about your listing, and it's eye-catching. So keyword dense, clarity, and not too long, because we do have a limit there. So make sure you're considering all of those elements. Price is as you wish. You can see in all categories, you can see the different listings, or you can see listings that are similar to what you offer. You can see the average and price based on that, or you can just follow your pricing rates that you normally have and use that price as well. Then we have the description. So here we recommend adding a detailed description. You can once again format your description using Markdown, create headers, titles, subtitles, etc. Make lists. These come in handy here. So we recommend adding who it's directed to, what they will learn, the outcomes, topics, and any additional information that you think would be valuable here for a person to understand what your listing is about. You can also add a YouTube video to complete your listing. It's very easy. All you have to do is paste the link in the description box, and when saved, your video will pop up on the page. So let's go ahead and see an example of a listing that has a video. Let me see. So this is a listing from our member, Crystal Barrow. Let's see her title, Establishing Group Norms, Behaviors, and Psychological Safety. So a lot of keywords here, and I think she makes it very clear what this listing is about. Her price. So here she has titles about this Elevate workshop. She has a description. And she has a more detailed description about this, what you will learn. So this could be like the outcomes, and she created a list here, and she also added a video link. So how is this done? Very easily. So here, once again, one hashtag is for a title, two hashtags, a subtitle, and then this one is in bold, and she just, to add a list, all you have to do is the symbol, space, and then it will automatically pop up as a list. And for the YouTube video, all you have to do is add the YouTube link. It's very simple. If you have a video and you don't know how to edit it, or if you would like me to edit, our team to edit, you can send it to me, no problem, I'll edit. I would add the Elevate end bumpers, and we would upload it to the Elevate page and ultimately add it to your listing. Delivery type. So we do recommend selecting only one out of all of these 6. It can get confusing when it's all selected. So if you want to create a speaking listing or a consultation listing, we recommend separating those and creating them separately. So one for a speaking session and one for a consultation. They obviously have different prices, but ultimately the recommendation is only to select one out of these 6. The modality, you can select if it's live via Zoom or live in person. And the running time. So we have these options here. If you feel that these options do not apply to you, you can let me know and we can create one for you. And the location, if you already added this in your settings section, this will automatically pop up. If not, we recommend adding it as well here. And the image. So this is a very important element. Once again, to guarantee best results, use JPG, GIF, or PNG images that are 660 by 440 pixels. Why is this? We want to avoid gray sides. I'll show you what a gray side is. If you don't understand about the pixels, it's just using like a landscape picture. So it appears completely, and it completely fills out the whole space. I have one listing right now that we're currently working on, and I believe he has gray sides, which I mentioned, and we're going to change that. But I'm just going to show you how it looks with gray sides, and I'm sure you're going to agree with me that it doesn't look as great. Oh no, he already corrected it. So let me see if we have another example. We normally don't approve listings with images that have gray sides because they don't look great, and what we want is the homepage to be as perfect as can be. I don't think we have an example right now, but yes. So the final recommendation is the pixels I mentioned, or just like a landscape image to avoid gray sides. And let me see this one maybe. Yes, so this is an example of gray sides. He obviously has amazing pictures from himself, I'm speaking to a crowd, but he just has this one listing that has gray sides. So for example, if it doesn't have the pixels, it will have these gray sides here, but this one is of him in action speaking to a crowd, and it fills out the complete square. So this is what we're looking, and this is what we are trying to avoid, the gray sides. So I hope this makes the example clear. There's another thing I would like to add. If you have images of yourself in action with the crowd, even if it's virtual or live, we would really recommend using these. This will help us with the sales process. If we have great images, great reviews of the actual event and feedback from real people in the public discussion section, we will be able to support your listings with Google Ads and deep analytics. So what is the public discussion section? It's right here. This is where people can comment on the listing. They can ask questions. They can leave a success story. To publish a comment, you do have to have an account. But this is where it's like the space to get the conversation going, which is great. And another thing I would like to add is when you are editing your listing, in the bio, in the description section, I'm sorry, we politely ask you to not use external links. The only link that we do allow is a YouTube link. And why is that, Victoria? It's because personal links do affect the traffic of our page. It causes the leads to go to an external place and possibly affects the sale through our channel. So this is why we don't accept external pages. We really do hope you understand. Sometimes I get listings with these external links. What I do is just I take them out, I let the user know of our policy, and we really hope that they understand and have no issue with this. So I'm not sure if we have any questions right now. Okay, so let's continue. So the following step is just help us grow. So you know we are a startup, we are a building community right now. So inviting your audience to rate your listings and leave a review in the public discussion section helps us a lot, and it helps your listing. The better your listing, the better we're able to support you. And also, when visiting our members' profiles, if you're able to follow them, that would be great. You keep up with their updates, their new listings, and more. So we're a growing community, and every bit of support helps. So just like as a reminder, how do I follow? You just go to the member's profile. You can click on their image, and you just click on follow here below her profile picture. So that would be it regarding listing creation. Here on our website, you can navigate a little bit more. You can filter regarding the delivery type, the modality, the running time. You can learn more about us in the About section. So if you have any questions after reading this, let me know. You can follow us on LinkedIn for the latest news and community information. Backstory, the trending issues that our experts talk about, how our platform works. So this is basically like a little summary of everything that I've explained here. Our frequently asked questions, so how much business will I get? How successful is Elevate? How does Elevate generate demand? How does commission work? Everything. And again, if you have any additional questions, you can contact me. You can contact me through my profile. You can send me a message. Obviously, I can't send a message to myself, so the contact Victoria button doesn't appear here. If you're interested in our enterprise services, if you're a buyer, you can check out our presentation and ultimately follow us on LinkedIn. I forgot to mention one last thing. When creating your listing, it won't appear as post listing. It appears like this for me because I have admin rights. It's going to appear submit for review. So as I mentioned before, your listing won't go live immediately. It will come to us. Our team will review that the listing title is complete, it's clear, we understand the message. Price, we do not change. We see the detailed description if it does have all of the elements that we recommend, if it's clear for the buyer. We see the modality, the running time, the delivery type. We see if you haven't selected all of them. If you have, what we normally do is read your description and ultimately select only one, because this helps make our filters even more correct. We see that the location is there and that your image does have like the elements that we mentioned before, avoiding gray sides. So after you submit for review and we review, we proofread, we see all of this, we publish your listing and it will appear on the home page. Perfect. Our privacy policy, our terms of use. Here, after the about, we have how it works. It's just like it redirects you to where we just were. You can book a call. So this is if you have the need, if you are interested in booking a call with our founder, with our CEO, Robert Clark, you can click right here. If you're a seller, if you're a buyer, if you have enterprise needs, and have a quick conversation with him. Here and more, we have home, redirected to the home page, and contact us. So you can leave a message to our team or you can contact me. There would be no issue there. And that's about it. I'm not sure if we have any additional questions. Here in our footer, we have, again, about, contact, we have invest, and we have privacy policy and learning zone. Right here, we have our YouTube and we have our LinkedIn. So on our YouTube, we add the videos of our members, we add these workshops, and we also add the Friday strategy workshops where a lot of our members meet. We provide like a space for each member to talk about a trending issue or an interesting issue, something that they can share with everybody and everybody can leave with something valuable for their professional and personal lives. So it's a very nice space to get the conversation going. All of these leading minds speaking to one another, so that's awesome. Here is our Elevate Inspiration channel, our videos. So if you ever have a chance to check out our other videos, we highly recommend it. So if we sort by newest, here you'll see our strategy workshops, our Elevate 3.0 workshops with tips and tricks, and our Q&A, and so on. This is our LinkedIn page if you haven't followed us before. And there was another thing I was going to talk about. Okay, so we do have, so if you haven't read, Elevate started off creating master classes before the marketplace. And with those master classes, we've created an e-learning zone. So this is our e-learning zone. If you're a member, you can create an account and you will have access to more than 500 master classes about many subjects: organizational leadership, resilience in life, leading from your best self. We have many. So just to introduce a quick introduction to our learning zone. And obviously, if you have in mind investing in Elevate, we also have the link there. Obviously, contact Robert for investment options and more information on this. So if we don't have any more questions, I would like to thank everybody for joining me today. I hope everything is clear and that you are very motivated to get on here and start creating your profile and your listings. If you need help with anything, please let me know. And I wanted to extend an invitation to our Friday workshop. We have weekly Friday workshops where all of our members join, as I mentioned before, so you are completely welcome. I sent the invite on Monday. Also, if you would like to invite somebody else, you can let me know, send me their email, and I will extend the invitation to them. So that would be it. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you very much for all the people that are watching the replay. I hope you have a great rest of your week and see everybody on Friday. Thank you very much.